to blame when you blink and you miss her. What the hell, you better watch your mouth, sister.
Welcome to Watch Your Mouth, Sister. I am Megan, and today you have 2 out of the 3 sisters.
Yes, Kathleen. Anne-Marie decided not to join us.
She's ditching us.
She's ditching us
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Something or other.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's not
That's
right.
okay.
It's just not right.
Yeah, well, when we make it big off this episode without her, she's going to be
That's
real
right.
sorry.
We're going to get some big endorsements, and she's just not going to be able to get that Cadillac she's been wanting. But she's just not putting forth efforts.
Nope. She dropped out an episode, and now it's all downhill.
It's all downhill from here. We were not here for the last 2 Sundays. We have our few regulars. Shout out to our regular Watch Your Mouth sister groupies asking where our podcast is. So regardless of us all not being able to do it at the same time, we decided let's just do one. We'll talk about some things. We got some pretty interesting stuff that Megs needs to shout out and tell you guys. We have to tread carefully on that.
Yeah.
But just to get started, we will just give a little update on our lives. Like, I had my 3 Little Birds market yesterday and the day before, and it was absolutely amazing and fun. The small businesses were good. I appreciate all my cousins' help and my kids and my husband, and it's such a good time. Lots of good shopping.
It's the best market of the year, the Christmas market. I was so bummed I had to miss this year because I worked both days, but
Damn work getting in the way.
I know, but it is, well, I got to make that Christmas money.
Well,
but,
yeah.
But it is the best market of the year, and there's always an amazing turnout. So I was bummed to have missed it.
There is, and we have live music. That's one of my favorite parts because they were singing Christmas music all day long.
I love that.
It was so good.
It's such a vibe.
And there was an Owl Fest going on next door.
A what?
Owl Fest. Like, who?
An Owl Fest. You know, you live in Northwest Indiana when there's a fucking Owl Fest.
Well, it's more like Porter County, so.
A little bit.
Yeah, but it did bring in extra people because they were very interested in it. So it worked to our benefit, I have to say.
Okay.
So I will take an Owl Fest.
All right.
I will take an Owl Fest.
Shout out to all the Owl Fest groupies. Who knew?
Who knew? I would like everybody to know that Megan, what did you purchase? What did one of the girls from work pick up for you?
Oh, my Sam. Sam is my soul sister that I work with, and Sam is all things vintage.
Eclectic.
She's eclectic, artistic. She's fabulous. She's a makeup artist, but
Dolly fan.
She is. She loves Dolly. She named her dog Dolly. But Sam and I are like soul sisters. We're old souls. We love all things vintage, and Sam goes to estate sales. So a couple weeks ago, she texted Kathleen and I like, look what I got you guys. And it was a New Kids on the Block comic
I haven't
book.
seen it yet.
I'll
show
it to you. I do have it.
You're hoarding it for yourself.
And then she sent me pictures of Jordan Knight and Joey McIntyre Barbie dolls. And she's like, do you want these? And I'm like, how much are they? It's $10 each. And I'm like, yes, they're impeccable condition. And so
Jordan has a rat tail.
Jordan has a rat tail that's braided. It's amazing. It's probably 2 inches long. And I love it. I am obsessed.
This is all the more reason why we do need to go to the New Kids on the Block.
Exactly. And when I was younger, I wanted for Christmas a Jonathan Knight one. I got the second best one, which was Donnie. Donnie. I got Donnie, and that was so great. But man, it brings back memories. I love it.
I need to go to see them in Vegas.
I want
to be up close, but the tickets are so expensive, and my measly little I'm too cheap to even pay for that.
Kathleen, entertainment comes at a cost.
Although there was a date where the second row was like $400. We just need to do it.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm all in.
And then Michelle from work's going to want to go too.
Yep, Michelle.
She'll get us backstage in no time.
Michelle talks her way into meeting celebrities all the time. She is amazing. So, of course, Michelle's going to come with us because she's all about
She has
them.
all the charisma. Oh, I love her.
I always tell Michelle she's such a debutante that if I were to guess anybody's parents sent them to finishing school, it would be Michelle. She has
so
the
pretty.
best posture, the best manners. She's always put together and she always looks like $1,000,000.
I love all the girls that we work with.
I do
They're
too.
all just amazing.
Everybody. Yeah, everybody. We have a good time.
Typically, you think a whole office full of women that it's a lot of like cattiness and a lot of drama.
We have our moments.
But it's nothing.
Yeah, nothing that
We can't
isn't
work
like,
through.
oh, well, just stay out of their way for a minute.
And I feel like it's the communication. Like we all communicate pretty
Right.
well. Like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that.
Sure.
Or, hey, let's work this out. Or, hey, I think we're all just adults.
Yeah,
We're adulting.
exactly.
Adults.
Exactly. We've got a good vibe. They have a good culture. It
really is.
It's really good.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Anyways, so that was my week. I had to prepare all day, all nights for my market, and then dealing with mare's shit, big mare shits. Literally.
Mhm. Caring for boomers is not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. That's all I have to say.
Well, being a caregiver for the elderly is hard work.
It is.
Because they start reverting back to a child in some ways. And sometimes it is what it is. And it's just hard. It's hard.
Gotta just keep going and keep laughing is what
Yep.
it is. And
Humor
then-
helps us get through the worst of
It
times.
does. And then you guys, like the sisters, I may go on a rant every other day about it. Or maybe
Yeah, we're getting close to every day.
Every
We're
day.
getting
It's
close
getting
to every
close.
day.
Well, we're getting
That's
close
all
to 2
right.
years at the house. So yeah, every day I you guys listen, and that's all I need someone to do. Sometimes I just need to like bitch and moan about things,
Right.
and then just go about my way.
Rightfully
That's how I
so.
am.
Rightfully so.
I was looking at my blog that I had many years ago, and I came across a Mare-ism. Do you remember when Mason was a baby and he sneezed and he had like all this white snot?
Oh my God.
And
yes.
she looks at you and says, "Is that white brain matter?"
Yes. So, oh my gosh, Mare, she, bless her heart. We were.
Again, boomers.
Yeah. Well, Mason's diagnosis.
Start from the beginning, from Mason's birth at the hospital.
Mason has a rare syndrome as well as my little guy, Charlie, and it's called Cornelia de Lange syndrome. They both are extremely small for their age, nonverbal. They have feeding tubes and they're very delayed. When Mason was born, the doctor was explaining to us about the differences in his brain that differs from a quote unquote normal baby would be. And so there was something abnormal about Mason's white and gray brain matter. And Mom just happened to be in the room when the doctor was explaining this. Mason has terrible reflux. He ended up sneezing and white formula came out of his nose. And Mom put her hand on her face and she's like, "Oh, do you think that's his white brain matter?" And we all just busted out laughing because one, it's so Mom. And
It
two, we just couldn't believe she said that out loud.
But was this before or after when he was in the NICU?
So this was during.
During the
This
NICU
is
visit.
during. And we had another incident where there was, God bless Mom, because she's a boomer and their language was so much different. We've had to teach her what's acceptable phrases that were acceptable back in the old days, but aren't acceptable
to refer
now.
to special needs.
Yes, correct. We were in the NICU and I took her down to see Mason and she's looking at him and smiling and just doting on him. And then she blurts out, "I think your father had a cousin who was retarded."
Oh my God.
And she said it really loud. And there was a family 2 curtains down from us who had a little baby with a syndrome as well.
And the curtains aren't holding back anything anybody says in the NICU.
So, of course, I was mortified. And I'm like, "Mom, that's an old term. It's considered a slang word now. So we had to
Educate. She needed to be
educate on
educated.
that. But also, it came with a new education for myself too, because growing up, we would use the word retarded to describe like our friends and buddies who were doing something stupid.
Right.
And it
right.
wasn't malicious, but it has since become malicious because people who have special needs or are affected by them, it's very hurtful for them.
Right.
Very hurtful for them. And they're not even used in medical
And she
journals
hasn't
anymore.
used it since. She never.
Never.
And she's always been one. Mom, I have to say, was never a racist person. Never.
Yeah, she never
anybody.
had.
No, she was always acceptive, inclusive, no matter what.
Yeah.
Color, race,
Yes, we were raised
sexual
very,
orientation.
Exactly. We
She
were
was
raised
always
very
happy.
liberal in those types of situations, even dad. But it was just the sign of the
wording.
time. Oh, that's just what they said. Like, with grandma, our 92-year-old grandma, little Polish old lady, she referred to everybody on her block by their ethnicity.
Right.
Because that's just what they did.
Not their name. Let's
Nope.
just call them by
Nope.
what they really
Yeah.
are.
And it may not be right, but that's how people
Yeah.
were back then, unfortunately.
It was. And even when we were kids, things have changed because I remember in grade school, like someone was doing something so stupid. I'd be like, that's gay.
Of
And
course,
it literally did not mean what it means today. Like it did. I mean, it probably did, but we just didn't have a
Right.
clue. Right. So even now, as I get older, I'm like, oh, that's gay. And I'm like, wait, no, I can't say that because it was like, to me, it always meant it was stupid. Obviously, I
Right.
don't say it anymore, but
And when mom was growing up, a cigarette was called a fag.
that's true. I think, don't they still call it?
I don't
Fags
think
in
so. I
the
think people
UK?
kind of back. Oh, they might in other countries. They might in Europe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I
We'll
don't
have to
know.
confer with Cousin John about that
Cousin
one.
John. And it's just like cuss word, twat.
Oh,
That
that's
is-
super
that is
acceptable in the
not
UK.
like something I ever grew up. That's really bad. I thought that was a really,
Yeah,
really
they
bad.
use
but
stuff
it's
like
used-
that in their everyday language, like the see you
Like-
next Tuesday
It's just second nature, like the word bitch or asshole. Sorry
Yeah,
for the
in the United
words.
States.
Beep.
I know,
The
right?
bleeps and
Potty
stuff.
mouths.
Potty
Potty
mouth.
mouths. We're spiraling.
Might be a truck driver from time to time.
Hey,
I'm not gonna say.
That's the least of your.
No offense to truck drivers, because thank you for your service. Really.
Yeah, don't blacklist us. We need our Amazon
We need our
packages for
Amazon
Christmas.
Really bad. Really bad. Okay. Well, I was going to talk about some people are trying to black out days for shopping in the future
Mhm.
for big businesses and whatnot. I'm like, I just need my Amazon.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's crap that these people have to work on Thanksgiving.
That I for sure think is
What's
terrible.
one day?
It's one day. We can all live without
Just
it
like
for one
Christmas Day, most places are
Except the movie
closed.
theaters because I want to go see Wicked. I could live without it though if
Yeah.
I needed to.
I'm excited for April because that's when the Michael Jackson biopic's coming out with his nephew.
I haven't seen any of those TikToks because my TikTok.
Oh, they have the full trailer out.
Do they?
Yeah, it's amazing.
What's it going to be called? No,
I don't know. I'm sure it said it on the trailer, but I
Is
wasn't
there
paying attention.
a Broadway show for the Jackson 5?
There's a Michael Jackson Broadway show.
Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
I was driving here and it was a holiday song by it said the Jackson 5.
Okay.
I don't know if it was the movie that's coming out or a.
Do you know who else has a Christmas movie with an album that's
I'm
out?
gonna guess it's Jonas Brothers.
I cannot wait. I'm going to watch it this weekend. It looks
It's this
fun. It
weekend
looks
comes
cute.
out?
Yeah, I think it's out on streaming platforms.
It's not out on the movies.
Let me look. Let me just do a little
Better
research.
just do a
Talks
little
amongst
research.
yourselves.
Talks amongst yourselves. Commence.
All right, we're going to look up. I think it's called a Very Jonas Christmas.
Makes me a little verklempt.
That was some good
Saturday
SNL.
Night Live.
Yeah, that was really good.
The
Mike
good old
Myers.
days. It was so good. Mike Myers is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Did you see him?
I'm right. It's a Very Jonas Christmas movie, and you can watch on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Thank God Mary has Hulu.
Also, Kevin Jonas is usually the background brother who plays the guitar, and he has a new solo out, and it's just fabulous.
Is it?
It's really, he's really
Um,
good.
I have a bone to pick with you.
What?
So we're going to this show in probably like 3 weeks' time, And while I know a handful of their songs, you are going to make a playlist.
Oh, I got a
for
set
me.
list for you. I got to send you the
got a
set list.
No, you need to make the playlists in Apple Music and
I will.
send it to me.
Absolutely. I'll
so
make
that
you
I
the
can
set list.
Okay. And it's going to be called Leanie's Jonas Brothers set list. So I can prepare.
I'll send it to Ree too.
Because when he calls you out for your sign that I'm making and he says, who are you here with? I know we talked about
I'm
this
going to be like, no
last
one.
time.
No one. I came by myself. I bought a bus
come
ticket.
down from the nosebleeds and come sit by you.
Okay. Okay.
And in fact, if you see any open seats, you just tell us. And, you know,
Okay.
Because I like a front row. I like a front row.
I mean, I might be backstage at that point.
Well,
so
you need to take Michelle with you and then you'll get backstage.
Right. Exactly.
If you paid for her ticket, she would have gotten you backstage
That's true.
if you took her.
That's true.
You
I'm
should
going to have
just
to
done
rethink my choices in the future.
that. Yeah, definitely. We might be able to sneak her in.
We could.
We could. Besides my horrible TikTok this week, that's really all I have in the Mare and my market. What about you, Megs? What you got going on? I know what you got going on, but it's a whole lot of bullshit.
It's been a long couple weeks. All right. I got to keep this as vague as possible, but it's drama. Well, back in, I want to say 2017, 2018, we had a situation that was really unfortunate where Mason was abused by a home health care nurse. So we had to hire an attorney. At that time, it went to court and everything turned out in Mason's favor, thank goodness. After all this, the attorney, his practice was closed down. He went to jail for a while, whatever. I don't know, something with taxes. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Anyways, out of nowhere, a couple weeks ago, he has started harassing my family and some people close to me, some more than others. And we've had to have the police out several times. And basically all they can do is document because this person knows the extent of the law and he is doing everything short of what he can get away with without getting arrested.
And making fake deposition numbers, setting up actual dates and places for you to meet him.
Right. And he's suspended. So this is all
an ongoing saga.
Yeah, it's been ongoing. And it just makes me think about, without going further into the situation, that there are not enough laws protecting women and others from domestic violence, not even domestic, violence in general.
Or even harassment.
Yes.
Like interrupting your days and interrupting your family and interrupting your time.
Right. And honestly, I don't know what's going to happen for things to get serious. Is somebody going to have to get hurt, going to have to die? So I actually went out and purchased my first firearm yesterday because I'm frightened. We aren't getting anywhere with the system right now. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. It's ridiculous. And you feel helpless. And the people who are also involved are feeling helpless. And they too have had law enforcement involved and their hands are tied because there is nothing being done except for they're pushing the boundaries. Constant harassment.
Constant. In many different forms and ways. So
yeah,
it's not fair. I feel sorry for all the women and men that have had to go through this because it is a lot. And you're trying to live your life and all of a sudden this fuck face, so to speak, comes and interrupts your life.
And people who have had some power or know the system and they're actively abusing it and they know they can get away with certain things.
It's not fair.
It's not fair at all. Not fair.
It's really not fair. And it is scary. It really is. Because you never know if someone's following you, what's going to happen. Like, is it going to happen in the middle? Yeah, you just don't know.
Right.
I don't blame you for getting a firearm.
Right.
A pew-pew.
Yeah. We were around guns growing up, but we knew
never to touch.
About gun safety and everything. So I'm going to take a class. I'm going to go shooting and I'm just going to protect myself and my family by utilizing my amendment rights. And hopefully it'll never come to that. But it's a scary situation.
In a state where it's legal to carry.
Stand your ground.
Yes. And you can conceal to carry without a permit.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what? Gotta do what you gotta
Yeah.
do, honestly.
God forbid I'll never use it, but it's just for peace of mind.
I've always thought I would get a stun gun just to have,
Mhm.
and it might not be a bad idea to
Yeah.
get one.
For sure.
There's one that looks like a flashlight. I probably would end up stun gunning myself at some point in time.
I would
because
too.
I'm such a clod.
I know.
I'm such a dumbass.
I remember when Reese was a teenager, he kept coming home with tasers, and I don't know where he was getting them from or who he was buying them from, but he kept collecting tasers. And I'd take them away from him, and like a month later, I'd find another one in his room.
What was his point for a taser?
I don't know. I think like his friends had them, and I
Of
don't
all things,
Yeah.
not a vape pen, but
No.
a taser.
So anyway, that's my life in a nutshell right now.
That's a lot of
Happy
oh my God.
holidays.
Happy holidays. You got special gift.
Yes, I did.
Very special gift.
Good Lord.
Oh my goodness. And I see that your house is halfway decorated for Christmas.
I think we're 3/4 of the way there. I'm going to work on it tonight, but it has to come in phases because I just can't knock it all out in one day.
That's a lot. You have a lot.
I do.
My space is cut in half, so I don't have a whole much to do now.
And I've completely changed up the theme. I'm usually all white, pretty, snow, crystally. And this year we're doing classic Christmas like Home Alone. And I'm really starting to warm up to it. It just feels warm and cozy.
Yeah, I was into the buffalo plaid for a while, and this year I am getting rid of it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
bought
so
some
glad.
green and red velvet ribbon.
Yes,
instead.
very, very on brand.
So I figured we'll see what happens. But if anyone has seen my previous TikTok or reel that I posted this morning about my Sunday morning car wash hostess rendezvous, I came home, and in it I had said, maybe I'll come home and my Christmas tree will be available to decorate. And it was not. However, I'm hoping now that I'm gone again that I'll go back and it'll be ready for me.
Husband, get on that.
In Dan's defense, he was outside doing all the leaves because we had a ton of leaves.
Did
and then
he
it
throw the
snowed.
lights up on the house while he was at it?
No, I even said, let's go get some Govee lights for the outside.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
know you're
They
not.
don't look like Christmas.
But I like the idea of being able to decorate throughout the year with lights. We could do some brown for Thanksgiving.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Lights are made for Christmas. I don't
or I get nothing. Would you rather have that or nothing?
nothing.
Oh, stop.
I'm serious. I would rather have no lights than Govee lights. I
Why?
don't know. I think they're kind of cringe.
Well, you know what? I live in a cringe era, so.
No, you don't. But
do.
it's just me because to me, I feel like it's just not Christmassy.
You feel like it's impersonal, and well, I have my Grinch and my Grinch dog going up.
Oh, I know that. But like Govee lights
I
look
guess the Govee lights go well with that. The Grinch and the Grinch dog.
No, because the Grinch ended up being all about Christmas.
He did.
Yeah. And he would
No,
never.
I know he did, yeah.
Yeah. Just there was no Govee lights in the Grinch.
You know, I just gotta go with it. It is what it is.
It's not. It's not.
Well, it's not happening anyway. So therefore, I'm probably getting no lights at all, Megan. No lights at all.
God damn it, Kathleen.
I know. I would get on the roof and do it myself.
I know
but
you would, but do not.
I'm
do not
a
do that.
little scared of heights, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Neither of us need to be getting on a roof at our age.
I can go probably 3 steps on a ladder, maybe 4.
Mm-hmm.
I could paint a ceiling, but that's about it.
Right. I mean, could you convince your teenage boy to?
He would do it
I know he would.
if I paid him. Although he's all about Christmas too. You know, the problem with it is that you have to have a hook for every single light.
I know.
And that's what sucks.
Right.
And that's what's time consuming the first year that you have them.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you want to use those lights for something else, let's say a Christmas market that you have once a year, then you have to pull all those little fucking hooks off.
That's when you invest in lights for just your market and lights for the
And that-
house.
I do have a ton of lights for my market. And it was so festive looking.
I
was really
bet.
happy
I'm
with the
so
way it looked
sad I
out.
missed it.
The way that it looked, it was so pretty.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without my 2 bestie cousins.
Awesome.
They were so amazing.
Can we talk about Thanksgiving coming up?
The day, it's just a day.
I know it's just the day, but I want to know what time people start eating on Thanksgiving.
What's an appropriate time to have Thanksgiving dinner?
2 to 3 p.m., no earlier.
I agree.
No earlier. We have a sister who likes to start at about noon.
I could see if the festivities started at noon and then we hung out, watched some football, ate some snacks, and then ate around 2 or 3.
No, I can't even be out of the house before then if I'm going to Thanksgiving or even hosting it. I don't want people at my house at noon on Thanksgiving.
Well, then you have to put your turkey in at like 3 a.m., depending on how big it is, right?
At what, 2 to 3 p.m.?
No, at noon. If you have noon
No, right.
meal,
Yeah, that's why I'm against so early. I don't know. Thanksgiving's not brunch.
I will confess, I will tell you, if we go somewhere else for Thanksgiving and I don't have it, which it's very rare that I have it, I always make my own Thanksgiving dinner anyway.
Oh,
that weekend.
Remember, okay, this is classic Thanksgiving story. So I've been married twice. My first husband has gotten remarried and has a family of his own now. When Reese was little, you were hosting Thanksgiving, and we always make everybody go around the table and say something they're thankful for. And this is so cute because it was so innocent, but we love this story because I don't cook. And then we went around and we got to Reese and we're like, "Hey, Reese, what are you so thankful for this Thanksgiving?" And he said his stepmother's pies.
Oh my God, that's right. I totally forgot about it.
Just busted out laughing because I think it was one of our first or second Thanksgiving as divorced, and
But
we were just dying.
Say, Reese is a jokester.
He is.
So he may have meant it.
Probably I mean, I'm sure it's true, but also he probably did it to be funny.
Another question: canned cranberries or homemade cranberry sauce?
Neither. They're disgusting.
Well, I know you do not like it. However, Dan's family never did cranberry sauce. So the first time we celebrated Thanksgiving, I'm like, "Where's the cranberry sauce?" And they're like, "Well, we don't do cranberry sauce."
Yeah, because I don't think normal people eat that crap.
Oh, the next Thanksgiving I had with them, I mailed ahead of time 2 cans of cranberry sauce because it has to be the Ocean Spray cranberry sauce, not the chunky kind.
So you have like the can lines embedded into the gelatin.
Anne Marie bought me a special canberry server dish.
Oh, I got the mashed potatoes one she got me.
Well, I have that one and it's perfect for it. But they laughed because I sent it to them.
That's
and I
hilarious.
said, "This is for Thanksgiving dinner."
Yeah.
And so I sent 2 cans and they sent the one home with me.
That's so funny.
And they're like, "You take this. Nobody's going to eat this here." However, over the years, when we do, because we switch off every year, I bring my canned cranberry sauce. And I am not the only one that eats it now.
Okay.
Oh, there's somebody at that
else.
dinner table that partakes in the cranberry sauce.
That's funny.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. Yuck.
It's so good.
It's not.
You just put it right on that turkey because let's face it, turkey can be pretty dry sometimes.
Depends on who's making it.
Well,
Russell makes a killer
does he?
juicy turkey.
Dan
he brines it and then he injects it throughout.
He's
throughout
a scientist. Why? Of course he does.
I know. He is a scientist.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Thanksgiving. Cranberries or no cranberries?
Yeah. We're going to put up a post. We want to know your thoughts on cranberries, no cranberries. And then we're going to put up a poll. A poll of...
Not the kind you dance on.
Do you have Thanksgiving early or Thanksgiving dinner
what is
later
the
in the day?
time for Thanksgiving dinner?
Because the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, I think, goes until 11, and I've only missed 1 year watching it. I feel like, okay, I just got done with the parade. I got some other things to do. We can't eat at noon.
Right. You have to finish the parade out. I haven't watched it in years.
Oh my God, it's fabulous. I mean, it's so cheesy, but it's just a staple. Like one of my bucket list things is to go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Too.
Yeah. So when I'm a famous singer, I'm going to have my own float.
Singer now.
And I'm going to be lip syncing and waving in my fur coat to all these spectators.
It's lip syncing, but not yet lip syncing correctly because it's like time delayed. So you're going to be like 3 seconds behind with your words. Sort of like those old timey movies.
And I have to time my Botox treatment at the specific time because I still want to be like expression. I still want to have a little expression when I'm performing. But I'll have my floor length fur on with my fur headband and my little glove, my leather gloves, and I'll be lip syncing my number one single and waving to my fans on my float.
I will be your number one fan then.
Awesome.
I'll be the one driving your float. How's that?
You know, I've always had premonitions of me being famous. Always, since I was.
Guess what? Our podcast is famous. We have probably like 30 followers.
I'm probably going to end up famous for being murdered and on a Dateline special.
Oh my
Let's
God,
be real.
stop. No.
Let's be real. Keith Morrison. It's going to come full circle.
Yeah, well.
Full circle.
I only want Keith Morrison talking about me when I die.
Exactly. None of you people speak ill of me. If good words are coming out of anybody's mouth, it should be from Keith Morrison.
We are all big Dateline.
I think most middle-aged women are.
I don't know. 2020.
Most middle-aged women are into Dateline
intriguing.
murder mystery. You know why? Because we're the fucking smart ones. And we're like, hey, dumbass, what? You could have done that better. You know?
You know what? Speaking of dumbasses, let's talk about the dumbasses that do shit they're not supposed to in neighborhoods when you fucking have Ring doorbells on every freaking house in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Like, what do you think this is? Like, everybody has a camera. All the businesses, probably 90% of the time, have cameras. You're going to come up to my porch and mess around.
Or steal a package. That's what gets me. These people who steal a package and then they're looking right at the Ring camera.
Right. And then
I
you
can't.
post it and then, someone's going to say, I know that dumbass.
Exactly. We got some really dumb criminals.
Anyways, so Thanksgiving's coming up. And sorry, guys, we took a little break. We just had a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot of drama.
A lot of drama, a lot of
Sometimes
family
you just
stuff.
need a rest and reset. And we're still trying to navigate the podcast system and find our niche and where we fit in best and what people want to hear.
3 of our followers have said, where have you been? I've been waiting for you.
And
I heard it a couple
appreciate
times this
them
weekend.
So much. It may be a small group, but people like to listen to us. That's really heartwarming. So thanks for listening. We will see you next Sunday. And remember to follow, like, and share. And have a great week.